Welcome back to another Motion and Blue reaction. My name is Andrew. We got Anthony and Drew, our Ren expert, here with us today. We're going to be reacting to some more Ren. And what is it?
Seven Sins.
Seven Sins, not the Seven Seas.
No.
A little bit different. Anything
You have
to say?
You've never heard this or know anything about it?
No, I don't know anything about this.
I did show Anthony.
Yeah, I've seen this. I actually have it on my playlist now.
Because it's fire.
It is. It's fire.
It is so good.
Yeah.
And it's got a good message. I won't say anything more about it.
Yeah. Don't want to give too much lead up.
But
people might be upset.
I don't know. I really, really, really like this one.
Heard.
I'll talk more about it after.
I lay broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate. Pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. Bones of a home where the devil could rest. I cursed the gods, cursed my messiah, cursed my maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Sick boy, seven, I say. Have you ever felt pain? Stomach wrenching, unrelenting. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? Condescending, muscles clenching. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? A rose emerges from the pavement cracks. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallax.
Pain.
Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain resisting, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. Pain that splits you, and too many hits you. The dark and the light will converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you. The Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. Body bagging me. Zip it up quick, get their things on B. I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, on a matapia. Running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright light seizure, dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the coroner, E-top for 13 years and I've been feeling so stuck. Lucky number 13, just my luck. Empires tumble, rubble and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. In God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped. Angels wept, I bear witness, watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never deep rest, a bed where I'm always depressed. A bed with the human oppressed, a bed for a tomb where I slept. A bed in the room that's a womb for this mess. Sick boy bitten by a tick boy, tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks boy, pain is a gift boy. Hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees and I kneel. I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg. I begged this guy for mercy, mercy never came. I did me dirty, 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. Gears are turning, future stays uncertain. Surgeon incision, murder ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounced the gods when my body went missing. Back then, the pain spray ricochet like a Mac 10. Hot lead hit the bed that was trapped in. Red wings, seraphim out of God's grace. Cried tears from heaven like Clapton. Stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix. Thick skin, stay humble Kendrick. Stay skeptic, check the biometrics. Bloodstained crime scene forensic. Lights on, lights out. Fade into the background. So down. Running from the silhouette of self-doubt. By now, really should have figured this shit out. Lights on, lights out. Smackdown. Let it be. Quote John Lennon. Click clack, John got shot for attention. What does that tell you about the good of intentions? Bitterness formed in a storm of aggression. Prophets get dropped, imagining heaven. Martin Luther, Muhammad, dead. 6-6 followed by 6 and 7. Build and praise and bury them dead. I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous. Half is down and half a gram. Half those troubles and thoughts stay darker than Urukai master plan. Sharper than glass shards, splinter and cinnamon. Irony could kill a man. He makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down parmesan. Followed by seven whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride. Pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive. Sin 2, lust makes the grass look greener. Crucifies trust. Sin 3, gluttony. Humans consume and consume. Planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy. 4, sloth. Rinse and repeat. Reruns, repeat. Time lost. Sin 5, envy. That's when one man's win is another man's frenzy. Sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killers, psychopath. since 7. Greed plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take what we need, then take more than we need, then our oceans will bleed. Still we feed and we sleep and repeat. Then we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the meat, we inherit this world that we bruise and we beat. We inherit this vanity, circles of creeds. Inherit the liars, the murderous thieves. One sin for every one day of the week.
What'd you think?
That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, this isn't my first time seeing it. If you remember, the first time I saw it was you showed me here, like in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I said was the very beginning of the song reminded me a lot of Pain from Naruto. Not just because obviously he says pain a lot, but kind of the things that he said aligned with the character a bit for me. Towards the end, a bit of a stretch, but just at the beginning.
It seemed like he was talking about like his self, like his disease,
It's Lyme disease.
or Lyme disease. Okay, so they were talking about the Lyme disease in the beginning, and then transformed into more of the Seven Sins song.
I like how much of his range this song shows all in one.
Yeah.
And there might be a better song to show that. There might be a better example of his range, but I think this is the best one that I've heard, at least.
I think his most recent one showed more.
Starry Night.
Yeah, Starry Night. But he had the rapping, the regular acapella, and then he had like, not like the wailing, but the wailing.
Yeah.
Keening is a good.
Yeah.
The Irish Keening.
Anyways, that showed more range to me than this, but this was still really good.
His lyricism is so amazing in everything I've heard, but this one just hits so hard, where he describes him experiencing that pain. I lay broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate. Pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. Bones of a home where the devil could rest. I cursed the gods, cursed my Messiah, cursed my Maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Sick boy, seven my sins. Sever?
7. It's definitely 7 in the music video. I misheard it as Sever the first time I listened to it, but it's 7 according to the official lyric video.
Yeah.
I am probably the least experienced Ren listener of the three of us, but I'm picking up on Sick Boy being a very, very prevalent theme throughout a lot of his music.
Yeah.
And specifically the phrase Sick Boy being repeated.
It is a Sick Boy album.
Yeah, that's an album.
Yeah. I get that. I write a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time it a decent amount of it is about cycles, because I have bipolar, like cyclicality and pain.
Yeah.
So this song just really illustrates that so well.
Did he make music before he was sick, or was it? Okay, because I was thinking like, did he get sick and then have that time to think?
Certainly music was like an outlet for his emotions and feelings and that pain while he was sick, but he's always, been a musician. He's always liked music, always wanted to do it. I'm sure we could. I know he's got a decent amount of videos that are just talking about like his past and being sick and like childhood. We can watch some of those maybe in the future. I love the first verse. Have you ever felt pain? Stomach wrenching, unrelenting. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? Obviously, the answer is yes.
This is what you were talking about in the prior video.
Yes. Yeah.
What did he say then?
Anger. Have you felt anger?
And this one he opens with, have you ever felt pain?
Yeah. And I don't know. So like he had Lyme disease. Sick boy bitten by a tick boy. And they misdiagnosed it as bipolar because you can actually have symptoms of bipolar from Lyme disease, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But so a lot of his music really resonates with me, like on that level.
I watched an interview from a DJ, and they're like, "How do you keep making bangers? Like, what makes your music so phenomenal where everybody is just flocking towards your music. And he said that he makes his music like not repeatable, but like you can guess what's gonna happen next, and then you get that satisfaction of knowing, like I knew that was gonna come, the beat was gonna drop here. But Ren, he's so like artistic in his music, he doesn't need that.
Yeah.
It is an outlet for him, but he just says whatever he wants. He switches up the beat. There's nothing in a Ren video ever that I have watched that I was like, that is exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And yet everybody still loves him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really cool from an artist perspective, that he doesn't need to follow like the golden script.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets to write his own, and I think that's something that really makes him different from other artists. Not only his message, but the way that he conveys it.
I think it'd be really cool to see an analysis of his music on like the note to note level and talk about like what musical techniques he's using and why, from more of like a music theory standpoint.
Yeah,
I think that would be really cool.
We talked a little bit about it in Starry Night.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
But that was more of word choice. More of like
I remember I did watch that
of it,
reaction.
Not really musical. Yeah.
That's always just gonna be.
That's more of a literary technique that you guys were hitting on, right?
The thing Drew was talking about in Starry Night was definitely like
more of a musical thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it was musical, but
because it was like the rhythm.
The rhythm, but yeah, like I was saying, mostly
It can be
like
both.
Poetic.
Yeah.
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 I think in my mind I was comparing it to like slam poetry. That's not like a perfect one-to-one, but it's kind of in that vein.
Yeah.
That is how a lot of his music feels now that I'm like on that track in my brain. Is like a lot of slam poetry is like venting, and the delivery's intense.
Yeah.
You know?
It doesn't have to rhyme. It
Right.
can slant rhyme.
Yeah.
But it still gets the point across. And it does, yeah, now that you say that, it does remind me a little bit more to it, because sometimes they intentionally slow something down
Yeah.
to then lead into the next portion.
Yeah, the pace of the delivery is a big thing.
A lot of Ren's song, like this one in particular, you could break it up. It could be two separate songs.
Yeah, they're very different stylistically.
He's in the verse where he says, "Have you ever felt pain?" He ends it with eternal parallax.
Mm-hmm.
Parallax, usually in an astronomical context, is how an object seems to be in a different place when you change your position or point of view. Eternal parallax might reference how, as we move through time, we see the same events in new ways. The concept of parallax also exists in art, where objects or sculptures might seemingly exist with random placement and orientation until viewed from a specific point. Right before that, he says, "A rose emerges from the pavement cracks. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass." Later on, he says, "Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain resisting, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son." And I feel like all of that is to say, like, sometimes the pain is what makes you, you know?
Yeah.
And a rose emerges from the pavement cracks is a great example of that, you know? Like, through that pain, through that experience, maybe you'll blossom.
Yeah.
Maybe it's pain the teacher, the bruised apprentice.
I like the framing of that too, because a lot of times it's that kind of idea is used to glorify the bad experiences or to justify bad actions, and in this case it's glorifying you for having gotten
survived
through
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Fight through the struggle.
Mm-hmm.
It's it feels so good to listen to his music. Just to, and this is the same for a lot of artists and a lot of musicians, but just to know that things that you feel and experiences you go through, like, they are uniquely your own, but they're at their core, they're not unique. Pain is something we all go through, we all feel.
Yeah.
It's intrinsic to life, you know? And this is a beautiful example of how pain can make art, you know? pain can you can make it mean something. It doesn't have to just be a punishment. In the moment, of course, you know, you're cursing the gods, cursing your Messiah. Like, it's painful.
Yeah.
So, but like you can survive it, like Ren has, and you can make something beautiful from it, and that means a lot. Yeah. And then he ends with like a message similar to Money Game or Starry Night, where he's listing the 7 sins.
Right.
And especially in Starry Night, he mentions greed. I thought it was funny. He said, "Sin 3, gluttony. Humans consume and consume. Planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy."
Yeah.
And in Starry Night, Act 4, he's describing giving Vincent a lobotomy, basically.
Yeah.
I just made me think of that.
Yeah.
I love that Ren takes his pain and the things he's gone through, and he channels it into his art and his music. But then he takes that human experience, that experience that he went through, and not only does he use it to create art, but he uses it to project a message outward. He makes it about more than just himself. He says, like, this pain is my pain, but it's all of our pain. And then more than that, there is a pain that we are all experiencing that is worldwide that we could fix. Here's the reasons why it's there. Here's what we need to do and address to not feel it, to make something of it. You know, if we just made something from the 7 sins that are intrinsic to our existence, and we learned from that experience, then we could make a world that is not so awful. A lot of his music's like that, where I feel like there's a really big interplay. You know, it's not just a message in one song. He didn't make this and move on from that idea. It's something he really believes and feels, and you can see that in a lot of his music.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us on this Ren reaction. Let us know what your thoughts are and what we should react to next.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Bye.
Yeah,
bye.
We got it. We got it.